Magic are playing very well. Very strange. They're doing it without Paolo. This isn't the first time either. They've done it multiple times in the past where Paolo doesn't play, their team just plays better. Their numbers are better across the board. This isn't a one-off thing. It's strange. It's kind of like when Kyrie was hurt and like the Boston they just kept winning, and they're like, the difference is they're doing it with their young core. He is the young core. So it doesn't make sense because people are like, well, wait. He is the rebuilding. We built it around Paolo. I love calling out the non-educated basketball fan. To the people in the comments saying we should look to trade Paolo, I need you to stop doing drugs. First and foremost, cut it out. Stop using. Stop abusing. All right? You're out of your mind. Because what's going to happen is you're going to trade Paolo. You probably get a shit ton for him. I mean, I couldn't even imagine what you could get for Paolo. And you're going to get to the playoffs, and the game's going to slow down, and you guys are going to struggle scoring the basketball. And you're going to be throwing the ball to Anthony Black, some of these other guys, and be like, score! And it's not going to work as well. And you're going to be like, Franz, take us to the top. It's not going to work as well.
Yeah, there's a reason that every champion you've seen since the 2004 Pistons, they have like a top player on each team.
And you're going to be like, where's our score? Well, you had one.
Yeah.
You gave him away because you thought you were better without him.
Just don't do what you did to Shaq
just
back in the day.
Stop the f***ery. You guys are playing well without Paolo. There are some areas to address, by the way. I do think Paolo still needs to grow. He's not perfect. He's far from it, actually. He's very talented. I think he's a top 10 player when he's on his shit. That's how good Paolo Banchero is. I'm a big fan of his game, and I love him as a person. His character, his demeanor. I love everything he's doing. There are areas for growth. Okay, this guy isn't a finished product yet. He's not the best player in the league, is he? Okay, then. So even the best players are trying to improve. So Paolo's got to look at the things that are happening right now in the Magic and be like, man, this guy's playing really well without. Man, this guy's playing. What way can I come back and continue to be Paolo Banchero, but allow these guys to hoop? Shea's figured that out. Okay, LeBron's doing it now. Now LeBron's at the end of his career, but nonetheless, Reeves, all these guys are hooping. LeBron comes back, and what does he do the first game? He shoots 6 shots, but he has 12 assists, and they're winning. And then you wait for them to have some bad games and go to the street. Now LeBron's back there doing this shit. You got to ease into it and find and give.
I like what you said about the playoffs too, because like that the game slows down. It's completely different, and then you're not gonna just do it by committee like that.
I love the Pistons. This shit ain't happening in the playoffs. You're not just gonna beat everybody. The game's gonna slow down. The fast break points, like you talked about with Toronto, all this shit's dead, bro.
Right.
It's going to slow down. It's going to get physical, and the rest are going to swallow their whistle. So at some point, you're just going to have to be able to throw it. The really, really good teams have a guy that they can just throw the ball to and be like, score. That's what the really good teams have.
Yeah.
There's been one team that has been able to just pop, 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 pop. It's the Pacers, guys, okay? No one else really has a point guard like Halliburton, and their team's not made up like him, so stop trying to be them. Now, even them, the team that literally lives and breathes off ball movement, in the playoffs, when the game slow down, who that ball go to? Pascal Siakam. Do it right there on that free throw line. You know where he likes it. So he could turn in Siakam time. Hey, yo, we can't score. Where's Ben at? Grab Ben. Where is he? In the locker? Get his ass out here.
Where is he in the locker room?
Get his ass out here. Hey, Ben, we're struggling scoring. We need you to go do your thing. Mathurin gets in there and just starts lighting it up. You need guys who could just score,
sure.
Okay? So Paolo Banchero ain't Ben Mathurin. He ain't even Pascal Siakam. He's a star, okay? This is a guy who averaged 30 versus Celtics actually in the playoffs.
That's what I was going to say. Look at his playoff averages.
This is the guy's a stud here.
That backs up
we're
your
talking about
entire
an all-star.
point.
What are we doing here? We're talking about an all-star. So when you guys talk about trading your star, you sound uneducated, okay? They are playing well without him. So there are things that Paolo can look at and be like, okay. And then you carry on. This isn't a replace thing.
But the issue is for like the Hawks, for example, them playing it without Trey. That one is different because Trey, they've been talking about.
And this is, again, that meets more the criteria and timeline of like the Celtics Kyrie thing. They're playing well without you through this young core that they can build up with. And they could, if anything, use Trey to trade for even more young assets and build out this young team. Paolo Banchero is the biggest part of the young team and it's totally different.
Right.
It'd be like Wemby being out and the Spurs are playing well without him. You don't trade Wemby. you get Wemby back and you figure out a way to make it work with that guy. Yeah. You don't trade him. Kyrie was already in year 9 or whatever the he was after the, what are you talking about? This is also like, yeah, no, this is right before the Brooklyn. You got a different Kyrie. This is a totally different thing. So yes, the Magic are playing well, but they are better still with Paolo Banchero. But there has to be some give and take there, and Paolo's going to have to figure out ways. That's the problem, but it's a problem that can easily be fixed. It's a problem that can easily be adjusted to. Why? They have coaches who do this. Coach Mosley's a capable coach. Paolo Banchero's a stud. He's an all-star. He's a star basketball player. Guys, he's actually close and on the verge. Let's see how this season goes and finishes. Paolo could finish his season strong and end up being a superstar if this team makes a run and goes deep. All right? He has superstar around him. These are guys that you wait 30, 40 years to draft. You don't give them away. And Orlando, we've done it. That's why I'm saying this. I'm saying this on air because we've done this shit before. Now, that was a different Orlando Magic, different front office, different time. Don't do it.
Like you said, comes once every 30 years. You get your number one pick, and then you get the Shaq.
Every guy we had.
Yeah.
Penny we gave away. Shaq gave away. T-Mac left. Dwight left. We've lost them all. We got one now. His mom's on Twitter, on radio, talking about we want to bring a championship to Orlando. God damn it, let's keep him here. What are you talking about? They're playing well without him. Let's move him. You're a moron. No, you don't move a top 10 player in the NBA. You're stupid. And in the playoffs, you guys will not go past the first round if you don't have Paolo Banchero. Period.